Hey guys, I am going to take you on a little tour through my Google Classroom. I teach a class of kindergartners, so this is how I have it set up to make it as easy for them as possible to keep clutter away and little things that I do to help them find what they need to find. So we're going to start off here in the stream. The stream is what I use for making announcements for parents so that they can see things that they need to see the second that they log in. This is mostly for parents. I don't really use it for the kids, but something that I have done also to help out the families just to keep the clutter down here is to go up here to my settings and then to scroll down here to where it says stream. I've turned on so that only teachers can post or comment. And I've also hidden notifications on classwork from the stream. This is particularly helpful when I'm posting a lot of assignments, when I'm posting a lot of materials, like right now. I'm putting a lot of things in there. And those notifications will bump down my announcements or bump down any information that they may need to get quickly. So I don't want that to happen. I also want to make sure that they're using the classwork area to get to their assignments. Just because they can miss out on materials, they can miss out on instructions if they're not using that classwork area. So by hiding the notifications, I keep that stream area cleaned up a little bit better, and I can keep the most important things that I need them to know up at the top. You can also see here that I have a saved announcement. When you go to post an announcement, you can type in whatever you would like to type in, and then you can scroll down to this little drop down arrow right here, and you can click schedule. You can schedule that announcement for a day and a time that works for you. The one that I have scheduled up there is for a Zoom meeting that we're going to be having for my class. And I don't want that link available to them until shortly before meeting time. So that will post automatically shortly before our meeting time. You can also see up here, I have a custom banner with an arrow, with the arrow pointing up to the classwork section. I've taught the kiddos that that arrow will help them get to where they need to go, and they follow the arrow to get to classwork. So that's where we're going to take a look next. This is my classwork section. Currently, I have the e-learning at the top just because that's what we're working on, what we need the most. I have my classwork section broken up into topics to help keep them organized and so that they're only looking at the things that they need for each section. I also have an emoji next to each section that helps them to remember what that section is for. Typically, I don't have two e-learning sections, but it's what we're doing right now to help keep them organized. As I scroll down, you can see we have our remediation program. I also have some home practice things, extra additional materials that they may want to do. Down here is what you would normally see on a typical kindergarten class day. We use Daily 5 in our school district, so I have these broken up for Daily 5 activities. So this first section is reading games that they can do during word work time. I have listen to reading section. These are all books and stories that they can listen to during that time. And then down here at the bottom, I have assignments that we do, and then we have math for during their math time. The assignment sections I use for when I am teaching a new skill or when we are completing a hyperdoc during our Chromebook time that we have assigned to us each week. When we are doing that, I move this assignments tab up to the top. And then when we're done, I put it back down here at the bottom so that they're not trying to get into any of those completed assignments during another station time. You also see that next to each game or website, I have an emoji as well, just again to help them to know where they're looking they know what games are there. It just helps them find it without having to focus as much on the words, because this can be pretty text heavy. I'm going to show you back up here at the top how to create a topic with an emoji. So you're going to click the create button, come down here to topic. Another thing that you can do that I just found out about recently is to use a font generator to make things look different. So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. I'm going to come over here to this tab that I have open. It's coolsymbol.com. And I'm just going to type into my text area, we'll just do testing to test that out. And I'm going to go ahead and use this bubble option here, but there are quite a few others if you wanted to make each section look a little different for them. You just click copy and then come back over here to your classwork section. And then I'm going to do a 2-finger tap and I'm going to select paste. And there I have my bubble font in there if I wanted to have it look a little different. If I want to add an emoji in, I use this extension by JoyPixels. It's an emoji keyboard extension, and it can be a little glitchy. Here it is. So you just click on the emoji that you want, and it appears over here in the topic. And I will tell you that, as I said, this is a little glitchy. So when I hit add, sometimes that emoji is gone. I have found that if I do this from the Classroom app from my phone, the emojis stay a lot better. Yeah, this one did disappear as well. So I would just use the Google Classroom app from your phone and use your emoji keyboard on your phone just to add those emojis in. Sometimes they'll be there, and then sometimes they'll be there for a few days and then they're gone again. So whenever I've used my phone to add them, they've stayed the whole time. So I hope this helps you in organizing your Google Classroom. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm here to help.